And you've been doing this for over 30 years now.
35 years cutting hair, here 30 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about what you do?
I think kind of like what you said. I think it's interacting with people, cutting different generations of hair, you know, from a great-grandfather to a grandfather to a father. Now, the kids that I used to pick up and put on the barber chair, I'm doing it to their children.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So then it feels like, oh, it's great to watch. You know what I mean? People grow, families grow.
And you've been at this location for 30?
For 30 years.
Wow.
Correct.
So you've seen a lot happen in Middletown. The good, the bad,
everything.
Indifferent.
Good, the bad, and the ugly. Yeah.
What are some things that you love about your community?
I love that it's very diverse. Here, people are allowed to be themselves. And in particular in barbershop, it's great because the environment is usually sports, now more so political, so we could talk politics and everything is fair. People are allowed to have their own opinions and people just respect it, you know?
That's
whatever it is.
That's what I love about barbershops, honestly.
Yep.
Barbers, everyone that comes in, it's almost like a safe haven for men.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. We're like bartenders with clippers. You know what I mean? Because there's been plenty of times that, you know, you get to a customer, you catch them in a downtime. Maybe they just lost a father, mother, or sibling, somebody close to them, you know, and you can kind of be with them and share that moment, because at that, it just becomes more than just a customer relationship. It becomes a friendship, you know.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Fair point. You've been here for a while. You know your community. How do you know Joel?
Joel, I've known Joel probably for over 20 years. I know his dad. His dad was a very long time, a great mechanic. His family has a lineage of mechanics. His brother was a mechanic. He's a mechanic. He went to school with my younger brother. But I've known Joel a long time, and I've got to see him even from when he opened up his businesses, and then he bought his own, particularly he worked with his dad for a long time. And then he opened up his own business, and I got to see him grow in that. And then when he stepped foot about 10 years ago in the political game, got to see him grow in that way, and then kind of see what he's done for the community. Genuinely cares, very honest, very genuine, and I think that's what's missing. I think nowadays is people recognize real.
Yeah.
You know, and people know when you're being honest and you're being upfront with them, and I've always had that vibe. He's an upstanding dude. Love him. You know?
I agree with you. I think what this community needs, and communities all over the United States, they need someone who's real.
Oh, absolutely.
Someone who can do
authenticity
the job.
is huge.
Correct. Mm-hmm. Someone who could do the job, but
absolutely.
If they can't do the job, they get someone that can do the job.
Absolutely.
And they seek wise counsel. They do what's best in the best interest of the community.
And that's what I liked about him, is because his thought process was community first. So the things that he would talk about, we would talk about. And this is barbershop talk. You could be open, honest. You could be, and his main drive was the community, was the people. I mean, from when he started as an alderman, fixing the, please, this curb has been broke, you know, sidewalk's been busted for how long? You know what? I'm gonna get on it. I'm gonna do whatever I have to do, and he'd get that fixed. Things like that matter, that normally wouldn't matter, or once you get to a certain level of political prowess, you just don't involve yourself with the little stuff, you know, and I like that he still cares about that, the little people, which is the important thing people forget, you know.
The little people is what gives way.
Little people put you up there.
Correct.
You know?
Correct. So taking care of them, and even their so-called small needs.
Absolutely.
Is big. It's major. What would you say to somebody who does not know Joel and it's kind of like, I don't know what to do. I don't even know if my vote even matters. I don't really even know. Like, what would you tell them?
I would tell them, I'm sure Joel is available. He does not shy away from tough questions. And he's willing and able to answer whatever that is. I would say reach out to him. I would say talk to him. Do research on what he's about. I can only testify on the man that I've known for over 20 years. And he's been a good man. He's an upstanding citizen. He loves his community. He works well with his community. He would put people on certain, payment plan, whatever they could do. Some people are in pinches, some people are in binds. Whatever, if they could work out a payment plan, he would do that. You know what I mean? So I like that he's very humble that way and very understanding that, people's situations. And that's great to be as a politician to at least think people first, because nowadays you don't really get that.
Right.
Politicians don't do that. You know what I mean? It's all about their own pocket, their personal gain. And that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And hopefully there'll be some change. Change is what we need. And I think the country's ready for it. People are ready for it. And why not start on a small level? Start at a small town. Let's make it happen.
Why not here?
And why not here? Why not here? Absolutely.